Gentlemen, what I would like to cover today is the information part of uh, information technology, which is something which we all encounter on a regular basis, and something which has been covered by a number of speakers in the previous sessions. Uh, but in some manner, we tend to get overawed by technology and uh, kind of ignore the information part of it. So, communication and information is the key to security. Information about threats, intelligence, incidents. Uh, this is what gives us a perception of security. For example, if an India Pakistan match is going on at Mohali, uh, why is it that we feel comfortable sitting there, knowing fully well that there would be terrorists and other kind of agencies trying to disrupt the proceedings there? It's that perception comes out of the knowledge that there are people who have collected information and intelligence, and therefore they are reasonably sure that things are in control. Information on preparedness to counter threats. So things like and threats could be natural as well as man-made, as was covered earlier by Mr. Sinha also, on the availability of manpower, trained manpower to take care of the threats and the actions to be taken after a disaster, weapons, transport, and all these kind of things. Fast and accurate communication is an enabler for early warning and prevention, activation of defense mechanisms, disaster management, and forecasting. Now, the flow of information is important, and this is where IT comes in to help. There has to be flow of information bottom up from the field, uh, top down, that is conveyance of orders, instructions, and dissemination of information to the lower levels, and exchange of information between the agencies. So within the agencies and within departments of each force, the information needs to be exchanged. Once you have the information collected, it needs to be analyzed. And again, this is an area where technology comes in very useful, because the piles of information cannot be manually sifted through and analyzed. So, technology helps to take out meaningful information from that. Also, to have various kinds of what if scenarios to be prepared with actions to be taken in case certain events or incidents happen, and to identify correlation between attributes. For example, in case of infiltration from the borders, uh, it could be related to the weather conditions, right? So the various attributes need to be correlated uh, to arrive at meaningful information. Keeping IT simple. So there are a lot of people, and a lot of people I'm sure in the audience, who are not professionals in information technology, but who know their job, who are experts in their own fields, and in my opinion, they don't need to be experts in information technology to be able to use it. So if we just divide it into two parts, the information part and the technology part. Uh, as far as information is concerned, first you need to capture the information, then you store and collate it, move the information over geographical distances, manipulate, and then present it in a form which is understandable by the person for whom it is intended. And then you have technology which covers, which provides the infrastructure for each of these stages. So you have cameras, scanners, handhelds, phones, and those kind of things for capture, and then various other technologies in the various stages. How can IT help in managing security? Uh, Provide infrastructure for collection of data, storage, analysis, flow of information, and retrieval. Uh, Assist in rapid decision making through workflows, alerts, and collaborative tools, and increase in efficiency of operations. I'll just take very briefly a case of a large project that we at NIIT Technologies are executing for the Border Security Force. Uh, it's a comprehensive project covering uh, about over 200 locations of the BSF, and where right from providing computing infrastructure to building the application to ensuring that information is collected at the lowest levels and it flows up within a reasonable time to the top for actions to be taken, including training of over 20,000 personnel, who many of whom may never have seen computers. So, you know, removing the inhibition from people from using computing devices. Very briefly, how we have designed a distributed data storage and flow for this project to take care of higher reliability. So there's a central data center and there's a disaster recovery center which will take over in case the central data center fails. And besides that, there are regional data centers which have all data relating to that region, which is then synchronized with the central data center. And you have field locations which are actually working through the regional data centers. Some of the key features: uh, a simple application with a simple interface, because many of the people using this application would be, let's say, constables of the border security force, who are not very educated and certainly not computer literate, so they have to be trained, and it should be very simple. So the whole objective of this project was to cover all aspects of operations of BSF, and also to make a move towards a paperless office by using more of email, workflow, and things like that. This project is nearing its end of the commissioning period, so in the next couple of months or so, we hope to commission that. Something about very briefly about NIIT Technologies. It is our mission to enable enterprises manage information better by leveraging our specialized knowledge. And that is why our focus on, when we look at security and internal security agencies, it is on managing information rather than on technology. Some of the customers that we work with. And with that, I conclude the session. Thank you.